welcome back to Autohrycfix in our three-part series on the repairing of the Chrysler Town Country. Today what we're going to do is we're going to be replacing the discs and the pads. So I've already gone ahead and removed the wheels. We're going to remove the calipers, the discs, and the pads. As you can see here, sorry for the shaky hand, there is the bolt to remove the caliper, and you got another bolt here to remove the bracket. So I'll do that and enjoy the show. Start with the front brakes, discs, pads, then we're going to go to the back after and do the discs and pads as well. As you can see, it's a little bit gloomy today. Out here, they're calling for some rain, so I'm going to do one wheel at a time, just to be sure, just in case if I have to stop, put everything back together, and then start over a little bit later on. All right, there you go. As you can see, there's a two-piston system. You can't just put one in, the other one's going to come out. So we're going to take a brake pad. My trick is pick the brake pad, C-clamps, put it together, and they'll both go in at the same time. And by that, the best thing to do is use the old pad. Take your C-clamp. Just slowly push it. Other people out there might have different ways of doing this. This is the way I do it. If you have a better way or anybody's showed you in a different way, more power to you. Perfect. So both cylinders are in. You put the pad back in. It's just gonna go in nice and easy. I'm fortunate enough to have an air compressor with a gun, 21 millimeter. Wear safety goggles. This is very hard to get the pads out because there's all the rust. The rust that is all between here. What happens is it squeezes on the pad, doesn't let the pad move freely within the caliper bracket, and that's what causes overheating and spotting on the disc, which can cause vibration in the pedal when you push down. So we're going to take these brackets out, clean it up, buff it out, make sure everything slides nicely. As you can see, also the disc is quite seized in there. Good old hammer. some rust around here. Best thing to do is always to clean it up so that your discs is properly onto the hub. Sliding pins, sorry about the noise, compressor in the back. These pins always have to slide freely. If they're ever jammed or anything, you can replace them or just clean them up with grease. Same thing with the dust boots. If the dust boots are cracked, you can replace them. Put a little bit of grease on every bolt so that next time you come, it's going to be easier. In the packet, you get new shims. Always highly recommend to change the shims. So there you have it. We put back the discs, the pads, new shims. And there you have it. New discs, new pads, everything back together. We're gonna put the wheel back on and we're gonna move to the back. So now we're back on the other side and we're gonna do exactly the same thing. Remove the discs, remove the caliper bracket, the discs, and the pads. So join us on the ride. the sun came out a little bit. We buttoned up the front, put back the calipers, put back the tires, and now we're going to be doing the rear. I already went ahead and removed the screws. I'm going to just remove the caliper, and basically the same thing as we do in the front. So here you go. I'll let you sit you down here, and you guys can watch. This one, the caliper is a little bit jammed onto the disc, so we're gonna have our crowbar. Remove the pads. Alright, you know when they say make sure you have the proper tools? Sometimes, because on certain calipers, you see here this round circle here, sometimes you just can push it in with a C-clamp or C-vise grips. Other times it's on a screw. You have to screw it and push back. That's where this tool comes in handy. Pick it up at Canadian Tire, auto parts stores. Yeah, you can just use that. I'll show you how to use it. Always make sure that dust boot's okay. And if there's any cracks or tears in the dust boot, you'll have to replace the caliper. But this one seems to be good condition. You see, caliper back in place. There, note, you see there's 2 notches on the caliper. On the pads, on the caliper side over the handbrake, you'll see there will be a pin. You always have to line up the pin there to the aligning pin on the pad. If it's not, you'll have uneven wear. It'll come when you brake or handbrake, it'll go crooked and wear your pads unevenly. So, and you don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and buff everything out like I did in the front, and then reassemble. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. So that's it. Once everything's in, you lubricate your bolt, and you slide it back in. So once that's all done, I'll meet you guys back at the car. I'm gonna put this back on the bracket. you spin the wheel to make sure there's no noise. And then you put your wheel back on and move on to the next one.